Here. Our keynote speaker today is an attorney, a law professor who earned an AB degree from Dartmouth College and a JD degree from Harvard Law School. This is my favorite part. He also went viral with a TikTok video receiving more than 4 million views of himself singing the song Rick and Morty by Soulja Boy with the caption rapping Rick and Morty to the Senate chambers until we raise the minimum wage in Kentucky. He is a friend to Kentucky and proudly a friend to AVOL, Kentucky. Please join me in welcoming the Honorable Senator Reggie Thomas.
Reggie! Woo! Reggie!
You know, Anthony's always smart to quit while you're ahead. So after that kind of introduction, I should say, well, thank you very much. I'm back to leave. Because I can't do any better than that. but again, John, thank you so much for inviting me here to speak. And the board member Priscilla Johnson, thank you for it as well. And I'm pleased here to just say a few words about why we're here today. And I want to begin by saying today, the reason we're here is to show our continued love and support for those persons who experience AIDS. That's why we're here. That's why we're going to walk and march as we've done so over a period of 31 years. Thankfully, AIDS is not just it was many years ago. We've come a long way. We've made some strides with our medical care and our medical progress. But even though AIDS is not a death sentence, many of our societies still treat it as a punishment for those who have AIDS. They want to punish those and isolate those who have AIDS. I recall over 40 years ago, a young man by the name of Ryan White. And many of you actually remember Ryan, but even more than 40 years ago. But in the nearby state of Indiana, just right across the Kentucky River, a young man, 10-year-old boy, by the name of Ryan White had contracted AIDS. And when it was discovered in a small town in Indiana that he had AIDS, he was ostracized. He was removed from school. His family was threatened, had to leave the city because people were so fearful and scared of AIDS that he was so mistreated and so just marginalized that he and his family had to go through that, not go to school, had to leave town. And history will show you that the year following, in 1985, the city of Los Angeles became the first city to murder AIDS walk, because of Ryan White, because all the attention he received and the suffering he went through, because for no reason of his own, he had encountered it. I tell you that story for two reasons. One, for you to understand why we're walking today and how we got here. And two, that we should never forget our history. So our history teaches us and instructs us on things that have happened in the past so that we will always remember those and be better people in the future. We go through our AIDS walk today because we want to create a more inclusive and supportive society. And we want to end the stigmatization that comes with having AIDS. We want to eradicate the isolation. And AVOL is doing that in many significant ways. We've heard John talk about fundraising. Just last year, I was at a groundbreaking where now AVOL who have AIDS, provide them with supportive care every day. And we're moving to increase those numbers every year. AVOL serves people in 72 counties here throughout central and eastern Kentucky. Okay? And while it's popular to have all these opportunities in Lexington, we want to reach out to people throughout Kentucky. You know, in the more rural areas of eastern Kentucky to help those. And AVOL does that. And if you don't know, AVOL provides over 1,500 medical screenings. So you can see AVOL is doing a lot every day to treat those and support those and encourage those who have AIDS. So I say again, let's never forget the past, but more important, let us always be the more compassionate, supportive society and help and work with those who have AIDS so they too, like all of us, can be a productive, important, significant part of our society. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Senator Thomas. We appreciate you being here today. My name is John Parker.